So, have you ever met someone that wanted to be in your life so bad that they pretended that the two of you had so much in common? And although you could clearly see that that is far from the truth, but they pretended so well and they were so persistent in their pursuit that you eventually let your guard down, let them in, and gave them access to you, only to find out later that you were right all along and that the two of you were polar opposites. But by then, the damage has already been done. This individual is most likely a narcissist, and they did that just to gain access to you. In this video, we're discussing narcissistic mirroring, how the narcissist manipulates you to gain access. But before we get into it, let me take a moment to say hello and welcome to everyone. I hope this message finds you well and that you brought in 2025 safely. Also hope that you got clarity on your goals for 2025, resolutions, your aspirations for 2025. If you need help in these areas, I'm open to help. Simply reach out to me. I help you out with the goals, gaining clarity and resolutions and those type of things. But anyhow, if you're new here, I go by the name Inspire Seeker, and on this channel we discuss spirituality, personal development, and narcissism. So if any of that appeals to you, or if you feel called to, then by all means join us, and I promise you will not regret that decision. Now let's get into the message, guys. Mirroring, how the narcissist manipulates you to gain access to you. And I like to start by getting into what the definition of mirroring is. Narcissistic mirroring is essentially another manipulative tactic that the narcissists use to gain access to their victims, to get their victims to let their guard down, essentially. What does a mirror do? When you stand in front of a mirror, it reflects, right? It reflects what's already in existence, essentially. So when you stand in front of a mirror, you see a copy of yourself, so to speak, right? It shows you what you look like, okay? In the case of a narcissist, guys, what they will do is that they will copy you, okay? They will copy you, they will copy your behaviors, they will copy your gestures, they will copy your activities, they will copy everything that you do, essentially, even to the way you speak and the foods you eat, the way you dress, they will copy essentially everything that you do, everything that you are known for. They will copy it. And so you will start to feel like, oh, we actually have a lot in common. Okay. For instance, if you like a particular sport or a particular team, they'll pretend to like that same sport or that same team as well. If you like certain foods, if you like certain music, they'll pretend to like the same exact thing. If you dress a certain way, wear a certain brand, they'll pretend the same way. Okay, just to get you comfortable and to get you to feel like the two of you have a lot in common. But in reality, the two of you have absolutely nothing in common. Okay, as an empath, you are the prime target for the narcissist. And I say this because, as we know, narcissists are takers. And as we've learned previously, as long as there are givers in this world, there will always be takers. And so, as an empath, you have this beautiful energy about you. Huh? Not only are you a natural healer and a natural giver, you are also very kind. You are very generous. You are very forgiving. Huh? You are loving. And so all of these qualities make you someone that the narcissist will want to gain access to. Okay. Not to mention you're highly empathic. Okay. They want to gain access to you because why? They could get away with the things that they do underneath everything. Okay. They know you're going to forgive them. You're going to give them a second chance. They're going to do it again. And there's no limit to how far they will go to gain access to a beautiful empath like you with such beautiful energy. Okay. They will go to the moon and back just to gain access to you. Okay. And one of the ways that they do this is by mirroring you. Huh? They'll mirror your behaviors. They'll mirror the way you speak. They'll mirror the way you dress. They'll mirror the foods you eat, the music you listen to. They'll mirror essentially everything about you to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel as if the two of you have a lot in common. Okay. And by doing this, it will get you to lower your guard and give them access to you. And before you know it, they've gained access to you. And as we know, they will want to get exclusive very fast. They're selfish, self-centeredness. They don't want nobody else to have access to you. So they want to get exclusive very fast. And they'll start love bombing you to get you to lower your guard even more. And before you know it, guys, they've planted a hook in place, and then they've started siphoning your energy. Okay. So this is essentially what narcissistic mirroring is, guys. And it's essentially another one of their manipulative ways to get closer to you, to gain access to you, for you to open up to them and let them do what it is that they want to do with you. Okay. So be aware and beware. Okay. Because you will later find out that there's a vast difference between you and this individual, that there's the two of you are actually polar opposites. But by then, chances are it will be too late. Okay. They only wanted to gain access to you so they could take you for a ride. They only wanted to gain access to you so they could siphon your energy, because as we know, narcissists are energy vampires, guys. They cannot generate energy from within themselves. And so they seek to take from others. And this is one of the ways that they will use to get closer to their victim, to get their victim to lower their guard, to get their victim to feel comfortable, essentially to feel like the two of them have a lot in common. Okay. So be mindful and be aware. Okay. If you encounter someone who is behaving this way, you notice that they're mimicking your behavior, they're mimicking your gestures, they're mimicking the way you dress, they're mimicking the things you do, then chances are this individual is a narcissist, and they're doing this to gain brownie points, if you would, right? They're mimicking this to gain your approval. Essentially, they're mimicking this to get you to lower your guard, or to get you to open up to them so they can gain full access to you. And like I said earlier, once they've gained access to you, they will want to get exclusive, whether it's in a friend, they come as a friendship, or as a co-worker relationship, or as a business partner, or as a potential romantic interest. Whatever the relationship may be, they will use this mirroring as a vehicle to gain access to you. Okay. And before you know it, guys, the damage will be done. Huh? And so if you notice someone who come into your life suddenly, come close to you, and is persistently attempting to gain access to you, persistently attempting to get into your life, persistently doing any of these funny movements, then chances are they are a narcissist. And you will notice when you pay attention to these folks, guys, you will notice that their behavior is as fake as they come. They're only pretending to do this. And once they gain access to you and you figure them out and stop giving in to them, they'll begin to devalue you. They'll begin to triangulate you. They'll begin to essentially disrespect you and eventually get rid of you like you never mattered to them, which indeed you never really mattered to them. It was all about what they saw in you, the supply that you had. It could be your finances. It could have been, the sex you were giving them. It could have been time you were giving them. It could have been attention you were giving them. It could have been anything, but whatever they saw in you that made you a source of supply for them, that's exactly what they came for. So when they are no longer able to gain that from you, they will start disrespecting you. They will essentially get rid of you like you never mattered to them. Okay, so mirroring, guys, be mindful, because a narcissist will go to the moon and back, guys. They will do the most outrageous stuff just to gain access to you, just to be next to you, okay? Because you are a target for them, and they know they can gain a lot of supply from you. And so they will do this just to gain access to you. And not just this, there's a lot of things. There's no limit essentially to how far a narcissist would go to gain access to an empath with such beautiful energy, like I said earlier, guys. Okay, so be mindful. If you have someone come into your life and start behaving this way, distance yourself from them. Find a way to distance yourself from them, because it's not that serious. Okay, not every smiley face is a friend. That's what they say. Okay, and as we discussed yesterday, if it's meant to be, it will flow. There's no need in someone pretending. There's no need in someone forcing it. There's no need in someone giving forth more than the other. Okay, if it's meant to be, it will be equal compromise. It will be equal flow. Okay, and so be mindful of this and keep your eyes peeled, because there's no limit to how far a narcissist will go. All right, so that's mirroring, guys, how the narcissist will manipulate you to gain access to you. So take a moment to share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section. And also, if you have any questions or want to consult with me, send me an email. And if you're new here and you found value in this, then by all means stick around, because there should be another video or playlist popping up somewhere around here. Stick around and get more information on narcissism, get more information on spirituality. Other than that, I'll leave this here, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and more life.